when you work with AI a lot, okay, you see that your output, the amount of email you can send, document you can create, images that you produce, and so on, is increased massively, okay, and the quality is increased. Now you have a kind of a superpower. So you are augmented by this AI. If you work correctly, you are augmented by this AI, and now you have this superpower of high production, higher speed, and higher quality. But there's this feeling that is make our artifact feel like weightless. This morning I thought about this and I realized the reason why. So let me explain the symptoms. I call this velocity drift. So this is happening when the speed of the production, the speed of execution, is faster than our speed of thoughts. Basically, you have those idea, but you don't own it. There is a disconnection with it because you didn't struggle to create them. You didn't struggle enough, let's say, to create them. And I'm gonna explain you this with something that happened in my life. Okay, when I was a teenager, I used to have a band. I play guitar. Here it is, and I had a band with my brother. There was a singer and a keyboardist. Then there was a bass player and a drummer. Okay, we used to play indie rock, that kind of stuff. So what's happening is my brother is extremely talented. Okay, write a lot of songs, it's amazing arrangement and so on. What's happening there? That he would come to the studio with this new song and say, "Look, I wrote this new song," and play to us. And then we would try to find an arrangement. Okay, what kind of a guitar part I should find? So we were start thinking. By the time that we just beginning to think, my brother would be like, maybe with the guitar you could do this riff. And the bass player would say, do this kind of bass line movement, okay? And to the drummer, do this. It was kind of, it was so fast that for us it was like, okay, we are kind of the audience of our own band. And that feel weird, okay? So a part of this, the fact that it was really annoying, and in honesty, his idea were really good. So, but annoying, the fact that I didn't have the time to express myself. So that time is the time that is needed for us as a creative to both develop but also express our style. Okay, so my decision to use that note, or if you are a writer, use words, I mean, it's to choose one word over another. Okay, so that is style. Okay, that is the style decision. That is us working, thinking, processing, and making decision on what and how we want to say something. Now, my brother would destroy the moment for us, but not all the time. Okay, I don't want to blame him. And actually, he's an amazing musician. In the link in the description, I'm gonna link a deep dive article for this video, and where you're gonna find a lot of information. But also, I'm gonna link some of his music. It's worth listening. But the point here is that because that space was missing, then I couldn't both develop and think about my style, what to say. So that would disconnect me from the artifact. This is exactly what is happening with AI. Okay, AI is doing this speed that we have an idea, boom, we have the solution. And this is because we didn't struggle with it. We didn't had any friction, any stylistic decision on how to say and what. I mean, the what there is a part of the prompt, okay, and the how as well. But you know what I mean? This constant real-time decision was missing. Therefore, there is this disconnection with the artifact and feel weightless because it doesn't feel we own it. Now, we need to bring back this, okay? So, first of all, sorry, I'm looking down because I got some notes and I think I was jumping one important step. So, I wasn't missing. So the point here is, so there is this gap that we need to fill, okay? We need to create this friction so we can actually inject our style. So the solution is, when you're working with AI, when you see we are going so fast, you need to stop. It's that simple. You need to stop, step away from the computer, maybe have a walk, and start thinking about what you want to say and how within that document or music or whatever it is. Okay, so find at least the 3 elements that are yours. Because if you put those elements inside the document or music or image or whatever it is, then there is a kind of deeper connection. You've been thinking. So there is a moment of thinking, a moment of deciding the style and what and how and so on. That creates a deeper connection with the artifacts. And both increase clarity in your mind, increase quality in the outcome, and also you connect with it and feels yours. Okay, now it's mine. Beautiful. This is the fix. Okay, I created a protocol that I'm going to share in the document that I link in the description, where you can give to the AI that is going to somehow behave in this way, gonna allow you to have those breaks, and when things are going too fast, to actually achieve a moment of reflection and so on. I want to say this last thing. So for me, I want to give you this last example. Okay, so music at the moment is going towards let's go faster, better. Let's use AI and so on. Okay, AI in 30 seconds give you 2 songs. My way to balance this is I use this modular synth. Okay, those are an analog instruments. Basically, each one of them is a different module that does a specific function. Okay, you need to plug them through wire. Think about the amount of friction you have. Connect the wire. Think about what to do, what kind of sound you want to achieve. Then you need to plug it and plug them together. Then make them work work together. This is a lot of friction. Okay, it's but that is allow me to go into a state of meditation. Okay, think of maximum focus on this, of choosing every single element. That is I find it beautiful, because if you think about creativity is this moment of maximum expression of human style, identity, and thoughts, and so on. Okay, so AI actually create a gap. So it creates a moment there where you interact in moments instead of constantly. Okay, with music is all about, it's a time-based art form. Okay, so it's time going through. So when I work with this instrument, what I have is constant friction and constant engagement with these machines. So that is how I keep sanity, but also how allows me to realize, this is what makes me realize about this problem, that I have something to compare with. So if you don't have anything to compare with, stop and think about it. Okay, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe.